It's new day, and I finally got those respirators. It's been about 24 hours, and that epoxy should be dry. We had quite a heatwave those days. Epoxy is fucking beach to sand, but it will do because I don't have that much sanding in this project, and epoxy is super cheap. Maybe we use proper primer filler at some project, at least in like 2 years or something when I'm preparing Corolla for paint. By the way, that's 500 grit paper right now. I actually had to write down what I'm going to say at these voiceovers because it was so difficult to cut and make that last video because I can't fucking speak. Maybe this one will be more clear. This video thing is eternal learning for me. But I try my best to keep these videos real. I'm not going to sand down the areas that I'm going to spray with the stone chip quart. Only light sanding is enough. In the stone chip areas I'm using that red quartz bearatongue for final sanding. I'm sanding the proper paint areas with the 800 grit paper and fine bearatongue for the final result. This time I'm using brake cleaner as a degreaser because it's basically same stuff as proper degreaser. Some people say that it's no good and leaves a coat or something. I don't care. When you are sanding, you probably sand too much and there is spots with bare metal. I found some old spray primer that isn't even working properly anymore, but that's good enough for those bare metal spots. Upole is good shit. There is still some bad spots left, but because I'm lazy, I'm using anti-gravel coat, so that doesn't matter, only light sanding is needed. And the other side is basically same. I'm gonna put seam sealant adhesive or something like that, and I'm using tape to make it very pretty. Okay, I had some good shit expensive Sika adhesive, but Word and other cheap stuff is fine too. You can also do this without the tape, but I'm not good with that. Okay, and now I ruined it. Don't look. Remember to sand the spray. Other side is also going to be anti-gravel quartz, so only light sanding needed. I'm cleaning the doors with thinner and then sanding them with 800 grit paper.
Very nice weather to paint today.
I'm cleaning the insides of the door so the tape is going to stick better. Now it's time to mask the whole car. Now I'm doing the final tape lines for the stone ship guard. Same thing here. And here. That gun surprisingly didn't work well, but I still managed to get pretty good result. And I'm using Terrozone 3000 stone chip guard. I let it dry for about half an hour and now I'm putting the final tape line about 1 millimeter above the stone ship guard. I have solvent-based MIPA base coat. It was already thinned in the paint shop and ready to use. Sorry for the camera angle, I don't know what I was thinking. Seriously, what the fuck? And now I just start painting. First I need to spray that very thin tackle. And I do exactly same things in every panel. Now first wet coat. It doesn't need to be like super wet, but just to cover everything. I had very bad lightning, so I didn't really see anything what I was doing. This was the sunny side, so I did see something. I totally forget the inside of the door. It's been a couple of minutes and the first layer is dry. Now I add second wet layer. I want this to be the last wet layer, but if it's not covered yet I can still add more layers. Now I remember the inside too. In the end I add last control layer that is just thin layer sprayed from little further. Control layer is needed because it's metallic paint. Google that. I have cheap 2-to-1 Upol clear coat. I mastered the camera angle and now there is some fucking mosquito ruining it all. Paint is dry so I can start spraying the clear coat. First as always I put the tack coat. It was so warm that I could just spray the wet coat right behind. First wet coat doesn't need to be super wet and smooth because you are going to put another coat later. This is the second and final clear coat that you need to get right. If you put too much, it's going to run, but if you don't put enough, it's going to be dry and look like shit. I'm used to take the strict tape out right after painting because it's much easier than after the clear coat dries. This is what it looks like right after painting. Sorry, I'm terrible cameraman. New day and last day. That fade out edge could be repaired with some wet sanding and polishing, but I was lazy and only polished it afterwards. You can buy some dissolver sprays or do other tricks when you do fade out edges. I'm lazy, I don't care. Wrong bolts. Classic. I didn't put door panel on place because I had to put cavitus spray in it. I also planned to do some sound deadening afterwards. I hate these plastic panels and shit so much. That piece of shit didn't want to stay on. I was surprised that I got that line right. Very nice, yes. Almost forgot the mud flaps. Hello. It has been about a month from the time I made this, and I didn't have any good clips left, so I might just show you what it looks like right now. This is a little bit dirty right now, and I don't want to make voiceovers or this, but it's pretty good looking. No complications. Everything went very good. What her side is looking like like same. Can you believe? Can you believe that? This is still undone. I put some Biltema rust stop shit in it. Yes, and this is how this looks like right now. Maybe I do something to it, probably not. And I got the door panel almost on. Can you focus? Yes, I haven't. I put the cavitus spray in it. That's the thing what I have done. This doesn't want to focus. And I still have to do the sound deadening to the every door, and I need to put some new speakers in front because the old ones are so bad. So I do the sound deadening then. thank you for watching the video. It took me month to make this 2 parts, but it is what it is. Let's continue doing something next time. Bye bye.